Hi folks, this is Laura O'Brien and I am using John's phone. I have signed up for this 30-day content challenge in November and didn't really think it through because we're on holidays over in Nottingham in the UK, in England. And we are at a convention, a Warhammer Games Workshop convention. You can see how tuned into this I am. We're staying in our friend's house and they have like awesome models, painted models. So it's kind of like toy soldiers, but it's very serious, very serious. So this is the publishing arm, the Black Library publishing arm of Games Workshop, and they're running a weekend convention and we are friends with some of the authors and a lot of the people involved, and came over for a friends and family long weekend basically. So that's where we're at, and I am here on John's phone because I forgot my phone, left it in the car park back at Dublin Airport. So I'm obviously not used to John's phone at all. So this is going to be a bit rambly and it is a long day. We travelled at 6 a.m. From 6 a.m. from Dublin Airport, and we have been out and about down in Bugman's Bar and various other places around Nottingham this evening. So I'm very tired right now, and somebody had asked me on a comment on one of the other videos to pronounce Draoí. So you'll see in the title of this video it's an Irish Draoí in England, and I've been doing a lot of work on post-colonial trauma in Ireland, and so this is the first time I've kind of been in England since I started doing that work intensively, and it's kind of tough, like energetically and spiritually, being here. And to be honest, that comment kind of pissed me off because it wasn't just, hey Laura, could you please pronounce Draoí for me? You know, I'd really appreciate it. No, it was like, why is it so hard to get an Irish person to pronounce Draoí, or to find a video where an Irish person is pronouncing Draoí? So I've pronounced it about 10 times so far, so hopefully you're happy, commenter. You're welcome. Tá fáilte romhaibh. But I would just like to point out that there is an attitude of entitlement that comes with colonial ancestry that you, not just you, commenter, but you know, obviously the situation I'm in right now, and Brexit is happening, and the English attitude to Irish people and to Irish history, or the lack of interest or knowledge about the trouble that they have caused for my country and are continuing to cause with their Brexit shenanigans, is really grating on me, and not just me, obviously a lot of Irish people, but there's definitely, like, I would really like, you know, those of you with American and English colonial ancestry to have a think and have a look at yourself and really try and root out the attitudes of entitlement and the kind of arrogant mentality that comes with, oh well, of course they're going to do this thing because I want it, you know. As an Irish person and, you know, somebody who's in the public eye, I get that a lot. And like, I do a lot of free stuff. I do a lot of community service work. I work fucking hard for my community, to be perfectly honest. And, you know, for the most part, people really, really appreciate it, and I really appreciate them. But you do get these ones who kind of pop up every so often who are just, you know, why aren't you doing it this way? Or, you know, you're not doing it exactly the way I want it, or you're not doing exactly what I want you to. Now, I regularly on my Facebook page and my mailing list and my personal Facebook and all the rest of it, all the groups that I run on Facebook, you know, all free, by the way, and on my YouTube channel and all the rest of it, I regularly ask people, you know, what can I do to help you? How can I be of service to you? Because that is part of my priesthood. That is part of the work that I do in this world. And I'm very committed to that. What I really don't want to see is people having an expectation, or, you know, that they have a right to that, because there's a lot of history and a lot of weight that goes with that, that even with the best of intentions and, you know, a complete lack of awareness about what you might be tapping into, you're kicking off a lot of stuff for people, you know, that's very, very deep rooted. And I would appreciate it if you didn't do that, and if you looked to your own attitudes and how you can really begin to root that out and dig that out and, you know, make fucking reparations for it, because there is an energetic contract. Even though it wasn't you personally who did those things, you benefit from those things. You live in a country that is built on the spoils of those things, and on the literally the blood, sweat and tears of colonized people. And that is not something that you can just wash your hands of. And it's just not, especially if you're pagan, especially if you're working energetically in any way, especially if you're working with ancestry. There's work to be done, and the work starts with you, and it starts with your attitude and your awareness every single day, every time you interact, you know, particularly with people of color, but also with any nationality, any people who, you know, whose ancestors, your ancestors, have raped, murdered, stolen from, traumatized, all the rest of it. There is, and I'm not saying this to make you feel guilty, I'm saying this to hopefully open your eyes to the work that you need to start to do. And don't expect people to be doing your work for you. Don't expect that you have a right to people working for you, because, you know, there's a name for that, and hopefully it's not something that, you know, you would want to have an expectation of. And that's pretty much all I have to say for this evening. So the next couple of days there will be vlog style on the YouTube on John's phone, and I'll try and get the angling better and all the rest of it. But if there is anything that you would like me to talk about in the vlogs over the next couple of days, please comment below. And, you know, that includes pronunciations like 3, which I've no problem doing, but, you know, have a bit of respect when you're asking for stuff, which I'm sure, and I know the majority of you really do, and I really do appreciate that. So be good to yourselves and be good to other people, okay? And walk lightly and try and put yourself in right relationship with the people that you're in contact with on a daily basis, okay? So slán go fóill, and I'll catch you next time. Oh man, I don't know how to finish this. This is an iPhone and I don't work iPhones. Slán. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes, I'd like to stop streaming now, please. Thank you. Gur Magad. Slán go fóill. Subscribe.